I love this. Seize pleasure. Life is good. Do what you like what you do. I love Life is Good brand. I actually have a saying that I've used for a really long time, and it's be me, and it's be loving, love being, be you. It's actually be you, and I always say that, and it makes me feel good, just like Life is Good makes me feel good. So today, day 304 of the Daily Scare Share. This episode, we're going to talk about seizing pleasure. Now, before you get all carried away and take that down the wrong road and take it out of context, let me clarify. Out of the book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. Every day, not every day this year, but most of this year for 304 days, I have been doing one thing from this little book, Do One Thing a Day That Scares You. It's a journal type book to stretch my comfort zone and get me out of the rut that I've been living in. Because some of us, as we get older, tend, and even not when we get older, we human beings like to get in habits. And these habits, if they're good for us and they're moving us in the direction we want to go, they're awesome. But if these habits are routine and ordinary and they're just keeping us in a cycle of like Groundhog's Day, doing the same day over and over and over again, then they're maybe not so good for us. They're not in our best interest. So beginning of this year, my daughter challenged me to actually do this book. She found it on my bookshelf and she's like, "Oh, cool book, Mom," which is code for your life sucks. You're living in a rut. Maybe you should do something about it. And this little book might help you. And so that's what I did. I created my own challenge where every day I come on Facebook Live or on my podcast and I share one thing from this book. Sometimes it's a saying, sometimes it's a quiz, sometimes it's a little template. All different things, all different strategies to get me thinking outside of my normal box and hopefully get you thinking outside of your box as well, so that as I'm stretching my comfort zone, you can be stretching your comfort zone too and moving toward what it is that you want in your life. So today is a sayings day, and it says something about seizing pleasure, of course. It says, why not seize the pleasure at once? How often is happiness destroyed by preparation, foolish preparation? Of course, Jane Austen said that. It sounds very Jane Austen-y, which makes it all the more risque, I think, because of her era. So the question today is pleasure I seized today. And then the blank lines are supposed to come up with what is a pleasure we're going to seize today. And I wrote down an ordinary kind of thing, but I said, there's a couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to create a universe supports me list. And that's just something I've been wanting to do for a while, because sometimes we think like the world is against us and out to get us. And we always notice the things that aren't working out for us. And I want to consciously, it's kind of like having a gratitude journal, just make a brainstorm list of ways that, kind of almost miraculously the universe and other people support me and help me in different endeavors and in different aspects of my life. Because it happens every day and I forget to appreciate it. And I want to make sure that I am appreciating it so that I keep getting more of that. So pleasure that I'm going to seize today is I'm going to pack up some stuff in either my bedroom or my office, stuff that I want to keep and get it to storage. Because I'm going through my entire house of like 25 years, but really there's like more than that worth of stuff accumulated, and sorting out and separating. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling out the 10% that I'm keeping and 90% I'm giving away, because there's a whole lot of people out there that can benefit from the stuff that I'm not using. And there's a whole lot of stuff that I'm not using. So that is the gift I'm giving to myself. The pleasure I'm going to seize today is actually pulling out some of the stuff I want to keep, putting it in a place that's safe and stored away while I create my avalanche of giving and getting rid of I'm giving away the treasures, the hidden treasures that I haven't been using, because why not have other people actually be using all of the things, all the stuff that I've accumulated that I'm not using. That's it for today. That is our daily scare share. Seize some pleasure today. Go ahead, share in the comments below what kind of pleasure you seize. Try to keep it PG rated, because you know where sometimes my mind goes whenever I hear things like that. Actually, you probably don't know where my mind goes, but my son-in-law and my kids know where my mind goes. It's pretty funny. Have a fantastic day. Don't be scared. You got this. And of course, I'll be back with you tomorrow for day 305 of the Daily Scare Share. Bye.